There is a space in my heart where I find the truth. I find me in you, a truth beyond what you may see now. But when we are one, we bring more good about. No matter who or what you call yourself or where you come from, yeah. There is a place in this world with open arms right now. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are, let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. I see with new eyes, allow and unfold, embrace and let go, trust the flow. There's a freedom in love when you follow your heart. Together we are stronger than we could ever be apart. No matter who or what you call yourself or where you come from, yeah. There is a place in this world with open arms right now. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are, let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. Breathe in and out, slowly feel all that's around you, all that you feel, all that you know. Let it go. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are, let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite, yeah, when we unite, oh, we unite, yeah, yeah, when we unite, yeah, yeah. You are welcome here. Love is welcome here. Peace is welcome here. You are welcome
here. You are welcome here. That was John Stringer. That song, I say it all the time. It centers me, it aligns me, and it just puts me in that place of receptivity. So, from that place of receptivity, I want to welcome you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Let me move back a little bit. Good night and good day to you. How are you doing today? How is life treating you? How is life unfolding in your world? How are you embracing all the good that life has for you? But you may feel like life doesn't have that much for you. Right now, life is taken from you. The truth is, life never takes. Life is always given. However, if you are experiencing life as if life is taken from you, it's okay. You just got to know that you're not being punished. Today's topic is the courage to heal. Understanding the truth about life is part of the conversation. Let me just make sure, yeah, you guys can hear me, right? Make sure my volume is good. So, yeah, great, you can hear me. That's good. Just want to make sure. When you understand, when you accept, when you allow yourself to just entertain the idea that life never takes from you, it may inspire you to just stop and tune in. You tune in and say, okay, this is what's happening in my life. I don't like it, but there is something that resonates with me when I hear that life is supporting me and life is for me. Okay, I'm tuning in to see if that's true. I don't know if it's true, but okay, I'm going to tune in. I better get something that's going to help me. Well, if you take that attitude to it, you may get a shift, but it's better to be. I encourage you to be more receptive. Like, okay, I don't know, so I'm going to bring myself back to myself and tune in and listen. And in the listening, you are transformed. See, life is always giving, always giving. I am Ade, your transformational beingness artist. I got my setups sort of different today. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for saying yes to life. The journey back to yourself. So I'm going to say your name. I need you to. Okay, I'm talking to someone in the chat room because you haven't corrected me yet. So I'm hoping that I'm getting it right. So I'm going to say Umbadi. I know you, of course. I know you, but I just want to make sure I'm saying your name right. You know, I'm sensitive about names. Good morning to you, my dear sister. Actually, no, it's afternoon your end. Yeah, it's afternoon for both of us. Well, actually, no, you said evening. My eyes were doing something else. I think my eyes were sleepy. She said, good evening. It is evening for both of us. That's right. We are on a journey back to ourselves. And today is Tuesday. What is it? July 21st. That's what it is. Well, I can look at my note, really. Season 2, episode 12. The topic, once again, is the journey back to yourself. That's not the topic. The topic is the courage to heal. But it could be actually called the journey back to yourself because healing is a journey back to yourself. I'm going to tell you more about that on this show. The reminder is to encourage you to look at how you see yourself, not just how other people see you, but how do you see yourself? How do you see yourself in the world? Let me rephrase that. See, if I stick to my note, I'd be okay. I'm getting in my body. How you see yourself, how you see the world, that's right. Then how you see yourself in the world and how you see the world in you. Now, good. I'm glad that I'm saying your name right, Umbadi. And I've been watching Steve Harvey, Family Feud, Africa. And I'm learning so much. I have a connection to South Africa. I don't know what it is, but I've always had this connection. And so to meet Reverend Tandy and meet you, Umbadi, it's just been awesome, awesome, awesome. Brother Victor. So anyway, New Jace is in the house. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here all the way from, so we have someone from Johannesburg and we have someone from New Jersey. We have India in the chat room behind the scene from Atlanta, Georgia, who is faceless right now. Let's jump in. Let's continue. So if you're catching this on the replay archive, know that this is streaming both on Facebook and YouTube. So if you say, I don't do Facebook for whatever the reason, you can always go to YouTube and I'm streaming there. What's the channel? I was going to tell you, you just were being impatient. Ask New Jace. She's in there, but it's Life Conversations Media. Life Conversations Media. Okay? That would take you right there. So you don't have to do Facebook, or you can just go to YouTube. What else do I want to tell you about that? Well, we're going to jump in. I'm ready to go. Unless India has something to tell me, let me make sure she doesn't have anything. I'm looking in the chat room. Okay, great. We're good. Because she'd be talking to me while I'm doing my show, which is what I want, because I need someone to kind of get me in line sometimes. She might say, no, I won't say that if I were you. No, she doesn't. So let's go straight in. There's so many things I want to say. There's so many things that I'm feeling. And we are living in unprecedented times. We're living in a time where maybe some people are doubting their faith. And for some people, they're strengthening their faith. They're like, oh, this is what it's about. This is how I get to apply what I know. And some people are thinking this is all going wrong. This shouldn't be happening. Where's God in the midst of this? I know that God is everywhere evenly present, but I don't see God in here. But if you don't see God in it, don't see good in it, don't see the divine in it, we need to refocus and review so you can tap in into insight. You use the inner sight to look. You might see something that's not there normally. Oh, well, actually, let me rephrase that. It's not that you don't see what's not there. You get to see what's there clearly because we get distracted by other things that are going on. But in order to see clearly, it's got to just drop some of the ideas, the patterns. And even if you want to pick it up later, like, well, I can't let that go because this is who I am. I earned my life being like this. I'm successful because I'm this. Okay, that's fine. But if you want to see something different, you must be willing to be different. That's it. If you want to see something different, you must be, oh, let's do this. I didn't do I'm using my phone today, which different. Speaking of something different, where's the do not disturb? I can't find it. Okay. Bear with me while I find do not disturb. Or else. That is so weird. All right, let's just trust because I can't find it. Let's just oh, there we go. If I do this, there we go. Found it. Boy, I'm a genius. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm playing around today, doing some technical tests and see how it shows up on my phone. And since it's just me today, I can do that. When I have a guest next week, I'm going to have a guest. It's a little bit tricky. So anyway, so there's a lot going on where we might wonder, worry, and not just in the world, because sometimes we, as I said, being you is about seeing yourself in the world and the world in you. So what you're seeing in the world, how you're judging it, how you're affirming it, how you're accepting it, how you're rejecting it, is also a reflection of your consciousness. It is easy to say it's those people. It's not me. If they change, things will be better. Maybe. But if they change and you don't, guess what's going to happen? You won't see the change. And on top of that, when you find that something is happening that is causing you pain, and you are thinking it's somebody else or believe it's somebody else, the pain that you are feeling is yours. The pain that you're feeling, no matter if you can do research on Google and get all the information you need. The pain you feel about what you see in the world is yours. You're the one feeling it. If you're the one feeling it, whose pain is it? Yours. So to allow others to be responsible to heal, to soften your pain, it's actually dangerous. Because whatever they do, if circumstances changes, then you can feel better. That leaves you very vulnerable. That leaves you feeling insecure. That leaves you feeling like, I can't trust life. That leaves you feeling like, I don't believe that life is for me because look at what's happening. Look at what people are doing in the world. Look at what's happening. I just can't take it. But when you know that you are the one that's, okay, so I'm being told, oh, it did pause. I don't know why. Interesting. Okay. So we are going to go back to, I think I know why that happened. Let's see. Maybe not. Okay. Let's do something here real quick. All right. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but it happened. So I don't know what you heard last. Thank you, New Jays. Thank you, India, for getting my attention because I was on a roll. So I am going to imagine, well, unless India tells me, I don't remember what you heard last. But so what I'm going to do is just move forward as if you heard me. Actually, no, it didn't even record, right? The courage to heal and surrender. All right, let's just talk about. Let's go into it because I was laying a foundation. I was laying a foundation where, and I was saying that when you are experiencing pain because of what you think somebody else is doing, thank you, Neil Jace. It's not that what. Let me say it this way: the pain you are feeling is yours. Now, people have permission to do whatever they feel like doing. They do. You have permission to do whatever you feel like doing. People can do what the flip they want to do. You don't have to agree with it. You can agree with it. You can align with it or not align with it. But whatever you feel about what is happening, whatever you feel about what someone else is doing, the feelings is yours. And the other thing is, if what you are feeling, if you're blaming your feeling on somebody else, if you're complaining that you feel what you feel because this is not going on in your life, or what somebody said or didn't do, whatever the case may be, yeah, you can do that. That's important. But the most powerful point of view when we're talking about the courage to heal is to ask yourself, what is it about what is happening, what they're doing? Why is that causing pain? And if you were willing to look, you will see. When you look, you may be sad. You may feel guilt. You may even feel shame. And oftentimes that's why we don't want to look, because the shame and guilt and blame that we feel, we project it on someone. But given the opportunity to actually get quiet, to listen, to look, to feel, and then deal with it, like, I'd rather not. You are responsible for what you're feeling. You're responsible for what you're thinking. You're responsible for your life. And intellectually, we can get that. But when that drops from the intellect and drops to your heart, and you sit with it, it's frozen again. What the hell? Okay, so let's try this. So it's working on Facebook. It's working on Facebook. Okay, good. I can see according to the caption, you can hear me, but I'm just frozen. All right, let's go back to how it used to be. But before I go back to how it used to be, I got to get up and do something. Okay, so I am going to do this. I'm going to play a little song. I'm just going to run over. I don't know what the flip is going on, but I'm not going to blame the fact that things are happening and causing me pain, because it's not. So let me just do it. I'm going to take a 5-second, maybe 10 seconds. It's not even going to be that long.
There is a space in my heart where I find the truth. I find me in you.
this is. Oh, wait a minute here. All right.